All right, we're back. Happy weekend. This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall. On point reviews all day, every day. I'm excited. This is a good one, man. I'm really truly excited. I hope you guys are excited to hear about this, especially because you've probably heard about it elsewhere and you just want to know. This is none other than Jubilation. Man, that was too hard. Jubilation 25 by Amouage. Jubilation 25 by Amouage. This one hyped by members of the fragrance community plus reviewers, without a doubt. We're gonna talk about this no hype, this bottle from Oman. I was so excited when this came in. So we're gonna talk about Jubilation 25 right now, but before that, as you know, we're gonna go hit the music, guys. Okay, we're back, guys. Jubilation 25, man, this one was... Okay, we're back, guys. Man, this one's truly exciting. Jubilation 25. Man, here we go. Here it is. Woo! As you guys know, this one here is one of the most hyped fragrances ever. Okay, how do I know that? Because it's still burned in my memory. You know, just... I've seen when I started and I saw YouTube reviewers... It's always Jubilation, Jubilation, Jubilation. You know, it was like burned in my memory, you know, Jubilation. But for some reason, past like 6-7 months, I couldn't get this bottle. It was weird. It was like I didn't want to buy it, even if I wanted to buy it, and people gave me like such great prices, great deals on this. I couldn't do it. And then when I tried trading for it, it still didn't work. You know, and 6 months of just like literally being depraved of all this hype. And then finally the guy that I was gonna trade with, that it didn't work out, his name's Francis, real cool dude, my kababayan. He basically just said, you know what, man, you know, I don't even use this as much. I'm just gonna send it to you for review. So the item that I couldn't trade for is here from Francis, my kababayan, awesome guy. We got Jubilation right here. Now you're probably wondering why, you know, this is barely used or he sent it to me. Well, because this is you know, he knows. I mean, we both agree that this is like a formal scent. Okay, so you know, if you look at you know, the American lifestyle, I mean, we don't have a lot of formal events, and especially now with the COVID, you know. Most scents right now is indoors. You know, it's gonna be enjoyed either indoors by yourself for your own mood, or you know, among gatherings with your family at this point, right? So you know, there was no use for him at this point, so he sent it to me, and I'm very, very thankful. Francis, my friend, thank you so much. Beautiful bottle, as you can see, classic Amouage, magnetic cap, gem at the top, which is blue, kind of gold juice. And this one, well, represents jubilation, happiness, celebration, you know. I would love to celebrate with a lot of jubilation if this whole thing was over with the, you know, so I can get out and meet you guys, you know. I really would love to meet a lot of you guys in person. And I know I've gotten invites in the Middle East from a lot of viewers here. And I can't wait to actually meet you guys. I want to meet Joy Amin in Malaysia. You know, I want to do that. So anyways, let's talk about Jubilation right here. Now Jubilation right here is my personal experience as well. Is that when I went to the Amouage boutique and I tried every single Amouage, I went to the actual Amouage store, and believe it or not, I didn't really gravitate towards Jubilation at the time. Okay, if you want to ask me, you know, point blank, what did grab my attention? It was basically Interlude, Goldman, as well as Reflection Man. Okay, Jubilation not so much. But yeah, now that we have it here, I'll tell you this, that this actually has made quite an impact on me as well. So let's talk about the scent right here. So Jubilation opens with some bitter orange, blackberry, but is also accompanied by, you know, a strong dose of myrrh, incense, and resins that come at you from the get-go. You know, you got the labdanum, opoponax, olibanum. I mean, it really comes at you hard from the get-go. And if that's not enough, you got oud coming in as well. All right, so you got the oud, you got the incense, and then you've got the bitter orange blackberry. Now, this side of it, it's not even really full Oriental to me. Like, I don't feel like this is a Middle Eastern scent by all means, but it does set the tone of how masculine and regal and you can say elegant it is, right? Because a lot of these, smoky elements, incensey elements, you're not gonna find in casual fragrances, right? This is like, it's time to celebrate. I don't know, winning the lottery or something, or maybe finishing your PhD, something like that. It really sets it up as that jubilation fragrance. That it is quite a elegant, regal stunner. All right. Now, when you say when you hear people say that this one here is a formal thing, like I said, this is what makes it formal. Okay, now the blackberry here, guys, is the other sweet note that pulls it basically into the more appealing side of it, because the incensey side, the smoky side, is appealing but on a more formal note. The blackberry pulls it into a more appealing ground, but it does maintain the formal nature of jubilation, okay? Because it is not a sweet, super sweet note. It is not even juicy or bright. I mean, you can say borderline. You can say borderline powdery. But this part here is what will get you the compliments. It's definitely the blackberry when people get a whiff of it. Cinnamon is here as well, and I think that it's a great mix with the blackberry. Now, also, I will tell you this, that the smoky part of this, it's not like a super smoky scent, like super incensey. I think that the smoke here is just perfect. The level of smoke is perfect for the sillage. Okay, so for me, I think that this type of smoke will pull in people for sure. Okay, now the settled down part is what I really like. I can't call it a dry down because it's basically maybe 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes after I initially spray this and I go through all the hardcore like incensey parts. Basically 30 minutes in, well blended florals like orchids and rose and honey, they start coming in, man, and they really complement this thing. If you're not used to sophisticated perfumes, you won't even know what hit you because it's such a great blend. And there are also some animalic notes that come in, slightly animalic. And for those that like boozy fragrances, this is not a boozy fragrance, but I reckon you will get similar sensations with this one. Little bit of booze feeling because of this insane mix. Think about it. It's just the incense, the oud, and then there's some animalics included. And then there's the honey. The honey here is not super sweet. It's just perfect. Just mixes in with the cinnamon and the blackberry. Okay. Now, the Jubilation 25, basically it dries down to more opoponax, some nice patchouli, oak moss, and ambergris. And there's also Immortelle, okay, which adds to the smoke. And it's kind of like a tea-like scent. You can kind of smell that on the dry down. And once it hits the dry down, the blackberry kind of goes away a little bit. And it's mostly really masculine at the dry down stage. All right. So, in summary, Jubilation to me, it's like it's billed as a winter scent, and I totally agree. But for me, this is interesting. I wore it outside in the 99-degree Texas heat, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I kind of liked it, Why? Because the sillage was strong. There's some wind. It hit me. It's some hot and humid. It's hot and humid, but for some reason, the blackberry and the incense notes just played out perfectly in the air. And I kind of liked it. So for those that are willing to try this, take a risk and try this in the hot weather, I mean, that's great. Try it, guys, okay? And plus, with a lot of people thinking that this is a winter frag, I'm sure they'll be selling their Jubilation. And you can take advantage of that. Maybe you'll get a good price. And like I said, the sillage to me from a full wear side is really monstrous. I loved it. And I really smelled the development that I described earlier. It's It's really a nice development, seriously. And to me, jubilation is not just linked to celebration. To me, this one is linked to power and strength. Power and strength, guys. Okay. I've tried Goldman, and that was like what, Vladimir Putin's perfume, and that one was like ultra power and strength. This one is almost headed there, but not really on the Goldman side. But it is still linked to power and strength. As much as I agree that this is just a formal scent, I think that someone with a lot of flair, bravado, and machismo can really wear this every day. Somebody that wants to impose their power, their status. Jubilation right here is perfect for you. It is also a gentleman scent as well, because even if these things have, this thing has powerful notes to me, I think that there's still a reserved nature in this by way of the great blend, as well as blackberry, cinnamon, honey, just pulling it back from just a harsh or too smoky nature. Okay, but nevertheless, this is Jubilation, and it really is for the celebrant. I think that if you have any celebrations coming up or any big things coming up in life, definitely try this one. I mean, I could definitely wear this if, it was like my big 3-0 or something like that. I think it's great. Okay, for mature people, this will work for sure. Because when you're mature, basically you want it to be somewhat strong, but with personality. That's my opinion. If I was 50 years old, I mean, I definitely would not be playing with just some aquatics or whatever. I would definitely want something strong, because at that point I'm also celebrating the jubilation of how many years of life, how many years of experience in life. So with that comes strength, power, and this is exactly it. So for mature, this will work, and for the younger guys, sure, it'll work for you as well, as long as you know what you're getting into. Make sure you watch this video, go through what I said, and see if this is a fit for you, or if you want, just sample it. I'm pretty sure that this will work out for you as well. And I think that this is an everyday wear for the imposing types, the guys that want to impose themselves. They want to walk into a room and get all the attention. I think this is basically it. Okay, I mean, this is pretty imposing. All right, but again, there's that slight pullback. So Jubilation, I really like it. I mean, is the hype is I don't think it's real. I don't think the hype is real. I just think that because of the YouTube reviewers and all that stuff, like, they basically opened the door for many fragrance aficionados to this creation from Oman. And I think that for most that have not tried anything like this might hit you like a brick. And then there would be a side of this that automatically, once they smell it, they'll be like, oh, it's a formal scent, it's a winter scent, or it's too manly, or it's too smoky. So I wouldn't say that it's like across the board the hype is real, but I do understand why people love this, why it's a great perfume for many, or why they think it's so complex. Okay, so again, Jubilation 25. Thank you to my bro Francis for sending this over and letting me try this. I mean, really, thank you, my kababayan out there. And I want to thank all of you guys. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I try to do as much as I can and bring you the hits every day, with all sorts of stuff. And I want to thank all our friends, our allies, from around the world. We're getting some good stuff because of you guys, and thank you so much, like Francis, Jeremy, Noah, Tenzin. I mean, it's a long list. It's a long list of friends that we have. Okay, so until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. This is Troy D. Take care. Peace out.